Ashford was quiet, too quiet. The old houses stood like watchful eyes, their secrets hidden in the darkness. Among them stood Oakwood Mansion, a once grand estate now consumed by time and whispers. Its windows, like empty sockets, stared out at the town, daring anyone to uncover its mysteries. For years, stories circulated about strange occurrences within its decaying walls. But tonight, a new chapter was about to unfold. It began with the music. Each night, as the clock struck 12, a haunting melody drifted from the mansion, weaving its way through the silent streets. The townsfolk, their hearts filled with a mixture of fear and fascination, whispered tales of a ghostly presence within the mansion's walls. The music, they said, was the mournful cry of a soul trapped within, forever bound to Oakwood. Eleanor, a young journalist with an insatiable curiosity and a thirst for the truth, felt a shiver run down her spine as the last note faded into the night. The music, both beautiful and melancholic, ignited a spark within her. Determined to unravel the mystery of Oakwood Mansion, she decided to investigate. Armed with only her wits, a flashlight and a notebook, she approached the imposing iron gates. The old gates groaned as Eleanor pushed them open, the sound echoing through the stillness. A cold wind swept through the overgrown gardens, carrying with it the scent of damp earth and decay. The air grew heavy, pressing down on her as she made her way up the crumbling stone steps to the front door. With a deep breath, she reached for the tarnished doorknob. It turned with a sickening click, revealing the dark maw of the mansion beyond. The air inside was stale and thick with dust. Moonlight filtered through cracks in the boarded-up windows, casting long, eerie shadows across the dusty furniture and cobweb-draped portraits. Eleanor stepped cautiously over a fallen chandelier, its crystals long since scattered and dull. Each creak of the floorboards beneath her feet sent a jolt of adrenaline through her. She could feel her heart pounding in her chest as she descended deeper into the mansion's shadowy heart. Finally, she found herself standing before a set of heavy wooden doors at the end of a narrow hallway. They were slightly ajar, and a faint light emanated from within. With bated breath, Eleanor pushed the doors open and stepped inside. The room was a grand library, its shelves lined with leather-bound books. In the centre of the room sat a magnificent grand piano, its ebony surface gleaming in the dim light. The haunting melody from before seemed to hang in the air, as if the piano itself still resonated with the music. Eleanor approached the piano cautiously, her fingers tracing the intricate carvings on its side. As she reached the piano bench, her flashlight beam fell upon a sheet of yellowed parchment resting on the music stand. It was a letter written in a spidery script that spoke of a love lost and a promise broken, signed simply with the initial E. Eleanor shivered, sensing a deep sadness emanating from the letter. Who was E, and what tragedy had befallen them within these walls? Suddenly, a floorboard creaked behind her. Eleanor spun around, her heart racing. For a fleeting moment, she thought she saw a figure standing in the shadows, a tall, indistinct shape that seemed to melt back into the darkness as quickly as it had appeared. Then it was gone. Alone once more in the silent library, Eleanor made a decision. She would uncover the truth behind Oakwood's haunting melody, even if it meant confronting the shadows that lurked within. The mystery of Oakwood Mansion had just begun.